Hey, what's up there, YouTube friends? It's Grumpy Gamer Dad here, and well, 2019 has drawn to a close, and I thought I would do a recap video of all the things that we have done together. Me going and doing them, and you watching the videos and seeing what was done. 2019 was a pretty good year. We saw 4 visits to Disneyland, plus I went to 3 new theme parks here in Northern California, Southern California. So that was a pretty good deal. This video is going to recap our journeys together over the last year. There will be a lot of unseen footage in this video. You know, I edit stuff out, or there's stuff that just never even gets aired because I'm, well, too lazy to make the video. So one of the mainstays of my channel, of course, are pins, and this year there were pins galore. So we had Haunted Mansion pins that came out from Shop Disney. Also, we had Haunted Mansion pins from the Disneyland parks. We also had, of course, a lot of Star Wars pins, being that the last of the Skywalker saga, The Rise of Skywalker, aired this year. There were a ton of pins, and I tried to collect as many as I could. This year we also built a couple pin boards together. Actually, I think 3 or 4, just as an easy way to display those pins. Now, moving away from pins, one of the other big things from this year were keys. Keys from the Disney store specifically. We went to 4 store openings this year to collect the keys that they had released. Most of the time, you had to be there in the store to get them, or hopefully be one of the first couple thousand people to make a purchase online, but that was hit or miss. I was there present for 4 of the 5 store openings for keys this year. We did Toy Story, Donald Duck, Frozen, and then the Christmas key, and the only one I skipped was Aladdin. I still haven't seen the remake of that movie, and I probably won't, except maybe on Disney+. Now, I thought I was semi-retired from Funko Pops. In fact, I kind of made mention of that in 2018. Unfortunately, when you think you're out, they find some way to draw you back in. Haunted Mansion 50th Anniversary released some brand new Pops. So, of course, I was on the scene to collect these guys. And there were several videos from me collecting and trying to complete that series. In addition to that, Frozen 2 came out, a very long anticipated film for me, and with that also came Frozen 2 Pops. I think I made 4 videos as well on that, as I tried to collect, primarily focusing on the exclusives, but try and collect the series. Now, Galaxy's Edge was probably the biggest event of 2019. The opening of Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, and then eventually in Walt Disney World. This is where I got this bad boy. It currently has the purple Kyber crystal in there, but this was my custom built lightsaber in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. There was a video on that. Also, there was, well, build your own droid. So here are some deleted scenes from the Star Wars Build-A-Droid / just the droid interaction in general. They're supposed to interact with one another. So let's see what happens if I put a Resistance and a First Order chip in each. Now I've put the Resistance chip into Trixie. Let's see what she sounds like. Oh. Now let's see how she reacts when I put that First Order chip into him. Not much interaction. Now, I went to Galaxy's Edge in June when they were still in the reservation period, but we didn't get a chance to go back until October. So here's some never ever before seen footage from my trip back to Batuu. Hey, what's up there, YouTube friends? It's Grumpy Gamer Dad here, and I am going back to Batuu. So I'm about to catch a transport, take me to a galaxy far, far away, and we're going to see what we can see. Rise of the Resistance. It's a lot less crowded without this reservation period thing. The marketplace has like a third of the people. Well, the A-Wing's still sitting there. I guess I haven't had to fly on the mission yet. And that X-Wing's still parked the same spot, so I guess they haven't moved it.
That's cool.
I didn't get to see the Dianoga before. All right, taking a few minutes to do breakfast here. The Ronto Wrap at Ronto Roasters. I had this before, but this time I came prepared. I brought Tapatio. Now, I mentioned earlier that theme parks were a really big deal this year. I didn't make as many trips to Disneyland as I normally would. I made 4. We added a little new element to it. We added the Cedar Park Pass, which allowed us access to California's Great America. It also gave us access to Gilroy Gardens. And we also had a first time ever at Knott's Berry Farm in the form of Knott's Scary Farm. Now, hopefully for 2020, I get an opportunity to go back to Knott's Berry Farm because I'd like to see it in the daytime when people aren't chasing me. Here's some never ever before seen footage from one of my trips to California's Great America. Hey, what's up there, YouTube friends? Grumpy Gamer Dad here, and we are once again in California's Great America. Did the Gilroy Gardens theme park yesterday, and then we are at California Great America today. So we'll check out, see if we missed anything the last time around. I'm driving while filming. How was that?
Moist.
I don't know why, but whenever I go on inner tube rides like that, somehow I always get the rogue wave that comes up and completely over me, drenching every inch of my body. Today is no exception. What I like about this ride is you could put 25 cents in and shoot geysers at the people coming off of it. That was worth a quarter. Now, there's no way to conclude anything that transpired in 2019 without discussing the bad dad jokes. Usually after a pin video, I'd read off 2, 3, 4 bad dad jokes, and you know, I don't know if you chuckled or not. I don't know if you even stuck around. But I want to let you know that for 2020, bad dad jokes will be back. I got a new calendar for Christmas. Bad dad jokes for 2020. One of the things that came out, of course, from 2019 also was the Disney Wisdom Collection. This was the new monthly release collection that the Disney Store was doing. Hot on the heels of Mickey Mouse Memories, Disney Wisdom was not as popular. I hate to say it, I mentioned it a couple times. The good news is, for 2020, Disney has announced their new release, and it's the Minnie Mouse Main Attraction series. Anyway, that's about all the time I have. I just like to recap what we journeyed on together. I also want to say thank you to everybody, because as of a couple days ago, I just hit 200 subscribers, a feat I never ever thought would be possible. When I started this out almost 2.5 years ago, I thought if one person watches my videos, and that's my wife, I would be happy. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at GrumpyGamerDad. Until next time, this is Grumpy Gamer Dad saying, stick around, the journey hasn't ended yet. There's more to come, and new bad dad jokes for our 2020 after the end credits here. Okay, well, it is the end of 2019 and the beginning of 2020, so why not kick off the year right with some bad dad jokes? So let's take a look at our first joke, shall we? January 1st's joke. Why are penguins socially awkward? Because they can't break the ice. Fun fact, do you know that 3% of the ice in Antarctica is actually penguin pee? Google it. Why was the cockroach asked to leave the party? She was being a pest. Aww. Why did the poor man sell yeast? To raise some dough. There you go. Have a good one and Happy New Year.